Okay. Just slowly come down to a comfortable seat. Here we go. Hello. And start to kind of get situated on your sits bones here. Maybe slowly move your neck from side to side. It's still pretty early, so just be really gentle with yourself. Just in these first movements, you can bring a little bit of cow pose and cat pose into your nice seat here. Here we go. Just keeping a little bit of movement. Again, taking that time to really recognize what you've been able to accomplish already this morning, which of course might just be unrolling your mat. But it's only 10 o'clock. Nice. Begin to bring your shoulders on top of your hips. Close your eyes. And I'd like to invite you to set an intention for your practice this morning. And again, you can get some strength for yourself. Maybe gather some strength to give to someone else who might need it today. Start to make a mental list of all the tools that you bring when you unroll your mat. Let's bring our hands to heart center. Feel the thumbs with your chest here. Good. Start to breathe into your thumbs with an elongated inhale. Exhale it all out. Let something go. Continue with that breath. And again, come back to the tools that you have, that you bring. So you've all done a yoga class before. This is familiar. You've all done a yoga class online before. Already thinking of the things that are going to bring you maybe to another step further. Nice. Take a breath in here. Exhale again. Good. We'll begin. Inhale, reach up, give yourself mountain arms. Exhale, take half moon to the right. You can place your right arm down or right hand down on the mat. Just to give yourself a little bit of leverage here. Here we go. Good long stretch all the way from your hip to your fingertips. Inhale, lift up to mountain. Exhale, take your half moon to the left. There we go. I made sure she had food and water before I started, so I think she just wants some attention. It's okay. Inhale, lift back up to mountain. Exhale, take half moon to the right again. Let's add a little bit to this. So we still have our right hand on the mat. And then we've been working on this whole thing with the lower ribs, right? So let's take our right lower ribs, think about those, and just gently push them toward the front. It's going to rotate your chest around your spine a little bit. So your chest is facing more forward, your ribs are facing more forward. Here we go. Breathe into that. Notice that change. Close your eyes and see how that feels. Nice. Inhale, lift up to mountain, both arms. Exhale, take half moon to the left. Settle in here. Maybe go a little bit further than you did the last time. Maybe. And then let's take the lower ribs on the left side, gently push them forward. So you're keeping your shoulders above your hips here. But your lower ribs are facing more toward the front. Trying to elongate that side of your body too, even though it's not the one that's stretched. Nice. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, cactus. First cactus of the day. Won't be the last. Here we go. Inhale, back to mountain. Exhale, third round, half moon to the right. So thinking about your tools, right? So this is the third time we've been here. Maybe our body feels a little bit more limber, maybe. We can think about the lower right ribs. Nice. And you went there kind of automatically, I bet. Like, oh, I know what Abby's going to say. Bring your ribs forward. Good. Inhale, raise up to mountain. Exhale, half moon to the left. Do the thing with your lower ribs. And it feels different, doesn't it? Notice that difference. Notice that difference when you use the tools that you've given yourself to get through a situation. Here we go. Inhale, lift up to mountain. Exhale, take your cactus here. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice. Let's switch the way our legs are. So whatever leg is in front, put it behind the leg. So bring the leg that was in back into the front. Little neurological yoga. It feels strange, right? But that's okay. Nice. Sit up nice and straight. Inhale, mountain. This time, exhale, twist to the right. So your right arm is behind you and your left arm is in front of you. And you're using both of those tools, both of your hands, to elongate the spine. Maybe lift your chin just like a half an inch. Here we go. On your inhale, twist back, lift up to mountain. Exhale, twist to the left. Same thing here. Get yourself where you need to be. Maybe look up just a little bit. Raise the chin. Know that you've got yourself here. Nice. On your inhale, lift up to mountain, hands to heart center. Let's turn, so we're kind of, well, you guys are probably like this. I'm going to turn, so I'm still in a seat, and we're going to do a seated forward, or a seated figure four. So leave the left foot down, so we've got the entire left foot, and then we'll take the right foot, maybe hike your hips up a little bit here, and bring the right ankle just above the left knee. Here we go. And it's kind of easy to hunch back right here. So really think about bringing your chest forward, even those lower ribs. And you can use your left foot here, can come out a little bit further, a little bit closer, really whatever feels right. This one's early. Nice. Here we go. Release the right leg, plant the right foot, and when you're ready, bring the left ankle to your figure four. Again, think about your shoulders. How far away are they from your ears? Stretch your chest forward. Here we go. One more breath here. Exhale, bring the left foot to the floor. This time, I'm going to make sure my cat wasn't back there. This time, lean back onto your elbows. Stand the left foot on the floor, wherever it's comfortable, and bring the right leg to your figure 4 position. Here we go. Now we'll do a little bit of a challenge here. So kind of find your footing. You might need to stretch out your palms, stretch out your foot here. When you're ready, really brace your core all the way from your thighs, all the way up to your shoulders, and just lift your hips, however far you'd like to do it today. Good. And what tools do you have that makes you able to do this right now? Dig deep, just a little bit longer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and lower down. Switch the feet. So the right foot is down. And we'll bring the left ankle just above the right knee. If you need to adjust anyway, go for it here. I'm going to bring this foot in just a little bit more. Good. When you're ready, brace your core and push into your right heel. So you're lifting up. Nice. Again, not here for long. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and lower. Nice. Come back into seated pose, and then we'll come over to tabletop position, however is the right way for you to get here today. So we're on the hands and knees, and the ground still has us. Let's make sure our spine is good and ready here. Come to a neutral spine. Inhale, take your cow pose, drop your belly. Exhale, round the spine for cat. Here we go. Inhale, cow pose. Good. Go ahead, you're off on your own breath here. But I really encourage you, every single time you get to the edge of your pose, just question if it's the actual edge of your pose or if it's where your brain put your pose the last time. Good. Any kinds of other ways to look at a pose or anything kind of part of that neurological yoga. Take some C curves here if you'd like. Look over one shoulder. Do your best to find the parts, those muscles that you didn't even know were there. Just a little bit longer here. Good. Nice. Turn to your neutral spine. Got yourself here with your hands. Stretch your feet behind you. We're just going to take a high plank. So stretch your feet behind you. You can be on your forearms if you would like. Either one. You can kind of move back and forth with your toes here. We're not here for long. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, downward facing dog. Push back. Good. Pedal out each of your feet here. We've been spending some time thinking about, the bottom of our feet, right? The soles of our feet. We probably haven't spent a lot of time during our lives stretching those. It's a really important part of our body. Lots of sensors come from and originate from the sole of the foot. So just take some time, keep it healthy here. Good. On your inhale, back to high plank. So brace your core. Good. Flat back here. Come to your knees if you'd like. Here we go. Breathe in. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. We're going to do this just 2 more times. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. One more time. What else you got here? Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. And we'll take ragdoll pose. So bring your feet just a little bit further apart than you normally would. Rest your belly on your thighs. Hang onto your elbows and sweat. Nod your head yes. Shake it no. Take some time and shake your wrists out here. Take what you need. Good. And when you're ready, release your palms down and walk back to downward facing dog. Bring your feet back to hips width distance here. Pedal it out one more time. Take a breath in here and down dog. Exhale, let it go. On your inhale, raise your right leg all the way up to the sky, 3-limb dog. Exhale, draw it through for your low lunge. Inhale, reach all the way up to crescent. Good. Exhale, bind the hands behind you. Inhale, stretch and roll the shoulders back. Exhale, release the bind. Come down to forward fold. On your inhale, bring your front foot to meet your back foot in high plank. And then you can take your high plank all the way to low plank. Go straight to upward facing dog. Lift your heart if you lower. And then meet us in downward facing dog. On your inhale, lift your left leg, 3-limb dog. Exhale, bring it through for your low lunge. Inhale, 2 strong legs all the way up to crescent. Exhale, bind behind. Inhale, we reach, stretch your chest. Exhale, release, come back down to low lunge. Take your front foot to meet your back foot. So we're in high plank. From here, you can go straight to downward facing dog. You can go straight to up dog. Either one. You can take your high to low if you like. Lift your heart if you lower. And we'll all meet in downward facing dog. Good. Pedal it out. Inhale again, right leg lifts, 3-limb dog. Exhale, draw it through for your low lunge. Inhale, spin the foot, warrior 2. So we're spinning the back foot. Come on up to your safe warrior 2 here. Knees on top of ankles. Notice the tendency for your front knee to want to come forward a little bit. Make sure that we keep all of our joints nice and safe here. Good. Breathe in here. Exhale, spin both feet out. Take goddess pose. There we go. Sink down here. And then think about pushing the backs of your palms all the way toward the back of your room, behind you. Good. Take a breath in. Exhale, plant your hands. Let's take that goddess twist. Good. Here we go. Nice. On your inhale, return to warrior 2. Exhale, come back down to your low lunge. Send the front foot to meet the back foot, and then we'll meet in downward facing dog, however you'd like to get there. On your inhale, lift your left leg up for 3-limb dog. Exhale, draw it through for your low lunge. Spin the back foot. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, goddess pose. So we've got our shoulders on top of our hips here, and then push the back of your palms back. So it's kind of a bigger cactus. There we go. Plant your palms. Let's go ahead and take the goddess twist. Feels so good. On your inhale, come back to warrior two. Left leg is forward. Exhale, low lunge, top of your space. Take your front foot and we'll meet it in the back. And then we can meet in downward facing dog. You can take your high to low plank. Lift your heart if you lowered. Exhale, down dog. Good. On your inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, top of your space for forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long side. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift all the way up to mountain. Spread your fingers. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice. So we'll do a couple balancing poses here. Just realized this is the first time we've been off the mat this whole time. All right. So we're going into one-legged mountain, and then we're moving into tree pose. So we'll do two balancing postures on one leg, and then we'll switch. So we're doing all of this first on the right side, so that means we're going to root down on the left side here. On your inhale, bring your arms up, mountain arms. Exhale, when you're ready, come up to one-legged mountain. There we go. Nice. Good. Stay here for one more breath. And then when you're ready, bring your hands to heart center. Open your hip and move your leg to tree pose. So your tree pose can be wherever your tree pose is. It can kickstand, ankle, calf, inner thigh, wherever you are. Think about those tools that you have. Think about what you bring when you unroll your mat. Think about the things you already have. There you go. Nice. On your inhale, lift back up, one-legged mountain. And exhale, bring everything down, hands to heart. We'll do it on the other side, so this time we'll root down in the right leg. Good. Inhale, lift up to mountain. When you're ready, shift your weight to your right side and come to one-legged mountain. Here we go. Good. One more breath here. And then bring your left leg in motion. We'll just open the left hip. Bring hands to heart center and place your left leg where you do in your tree pose. And then maybe try somewhere different. See how that feels on your hip. See if it brings any awareness anywhere else. There we go. One more breath here. Exhale. Good. Inhale, lift up one-legged mountain, squeeze here. Exhale, come back down, hands to heart. Nice. Start to flow a little bit more. On your inhale, chair pose. So we'll sink our hips back, wiggle our toes here. Here we go. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back. We're taking a right low lunge. Good. So get into that low lunge safely. Take some time. Here's a good opportunity to stretch your feet out, right? Good. On your inhale, extended pyramid pose. So just bring the right leg towards straightening. Doesn't need to always be all the way straight. Like we don't want to lock out our knees or anything, but this is good. Good. Inhale, come back to low lunge. Exhale, crescent pose, all the way up. Inhale, bind your hands and stretch your chest forward. Nice. Exhale, release the bind, come back to low lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, come to the front of your mat for forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, this time step your left foot back for your low lunge. Inhale, extended pyramid pose. Exhale, back to low lunge. Inhale, all the way up to crescent. Woo! Exhale, bind behind. Nice. Inhale, stretch your chest. Exhale, release, come back down, low lunge. Inhale here, get some power. Exhale, top of your space, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, back up to chair pose. Sink low here. Get into it here. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Adding on a bit here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back for your low lunge. Inhale, extended pyramid. Exhale, back to low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, bind behind you. Take a look in front of you. We're gonna balance a little. Inhale, roll your shoulders back, stretch your chest. Exhale, warrior three. So take the steps you need to get to a point where you're balanced. Doesn't matter how high the leg is. Keep a slight bend in your right knee here. There we go. You can bring your hands to prayer pose if you'd like. On your inhale, big step back. Take crescent lunge again, bind your hands. Inhale, stretch the bind. Exhale, back to low lunge. Inhale, inhale, get some power. Exhale, top of your space, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step a right foot back for your left low lunge. Nice. Inhale, extended pyramid pose. Exhale, back to low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Lift the arms. Exhale, bind behind you. Inhale, stretch the bind. Exhale, find your focal point in front of you and move to warrior three. We'll be here for several breaths. If you lose it, just get right back into it. Nice. Slight bend in the front knee here. Inhale. Exhale, crescent pose. Bring the bind back into your hands. Inhale, roll the chest back. Roll the shoulders back. Exhale, come back to low lunge. Inhale, some strong space for forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, up we go to mountain. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice. Shake it out just a bit here. Good. All right. Coming back to the top of your mat. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands. Step your feet back to your high plank. And then take your choice of movement here. So we can always come down to our knees, all the way down to the mat. Lift your heart if you lower. And then exhale, we'll all meet in downward facing dog here. Good. Inhale, your right leg lifts for three-limb dog. Exhale, bring it all the way through for low lunge. There we go. Inhale, spin the foot. Take warrior two. Excuse me. Warrior two with your right foot forward. Exhale, back to goddess pose. Spin both feet out. Good. Little switch here. On your inhale, to opposite side of your space. So now your left foot is forward. Good. Exhale, lift it all up to star pose. From star, bring your hands behind you to bind. Interlace your fingers, finger wrists if you'd like here too. Roll your shoulders back, and then slowly bow forward. So we're taking our prasarita. Good. While we're down here, we'll be here for 5 to 7 breaths. Go ahead and take your prasarita, take the things you like to do. Use what you have here. There we go. Few breaths. Nice. Return back, hands to center. Spin your right foot towards the top of the mat. Walk your hands, so we're in lizard lunge. So both hands are on the inside of the foot here. Good, take some time. Roll with your toes here. Here we go. Return back to center. Leave your left hand planted. Inhale an open twist towards your bent leg. Nice. So while we're in this open twist, let's think about our knee. So our knee is just really strong and it's pulling all the way up our thigh. Good. And then we've been working a lot on our shoulders here. So let's not lose that. Let's see if we can put a little bit of maybe cactus into our shoulders. I don't even know what I'm trying to say here with this. Keep it open. There we go. Inhale, come back down to your lizard lunge. And then send the front foot to meet the back foot. And then take your vinyasa. Move right to downward facing dog if you'd like, or lower to your belly. Lift your heart. Exhale, we'll all meet in downward facing dog. Good. I'm going to switch to the other side. Down dog, okay. On your inhale, lift your left leg for three-limb dog. Exhale, draw it through. You've got low lunge. Spin your back foot up. Inhale, big and strong. Warrior two. Exhale, take your goddess. Inhale, spin to the front of your mat for warrior two on your right side, or the back of your mat. Warrior two on your right side. Exhale all the way up to start. Here we go again. Inhale, bring your hands behind you to bind. Roll your shoulders back and stretch your chest. Good. Bow forward. Take your prasarita. And then release your bind and take what you need. There we go. Return back to center. Walk your hands over to the left. We'll spin the left foot forward and bring both hands on the inside of the foot for your lizard lunge. So more of a hip opener. Keep your foot here. You can take some time. Push with the toes back and forth. Return back. Keep your right hand planted and open twist toward the bent. And get strong. Use everything you've strengthened in the last half an hour. There's one thing to get yourself in a pose. There's another thing to keep yourself in a pose. Two different types of brain power, two different types of strength. Here we go. Inhale, come back down to lizard lunge. And then take your front foot, it'll meet your back foot. And then take your final vinyasa. Lower all the way down to the belly, like. Open your chest. Tuck your toes. Downward facing dog, breathe in. Exhale here. Come back to tabletop position, and then we'll return back to our seat. All right. So with all of that shoulder and chest work and everything that we just did, I'd like to just focus just one more time on each of the shoulders, okay? So what we're going to do, first of all, notice that we've got our base completely supported here. You can be in your comfortable seat. And we're going to think of our shoulder joint kind of like a claw, okay? So let's start with our right hand forward and our thumb is up. We're going to have to really concentrate here on our back. So keeping our back and entire core just completely cemented. Reach forward and start to think about those lightning bolts maybe coming out of your fingers. So you're reaching as far as you can. Twist a little bit here. And bring the arc of your shoulder roll to the floor. And then reach back up as far as you can. Further than you've ever reached. And land in front. Good. Let's do it on the other side. You can shake it out. Let's switch the legs so the other leg is in front. It's not time to give our brain a break just yet. Here we go. Get to a point where your shoulders are above your hips. You're ready to go. Extend your left arm forward, thumb is up. And then reach up high. Slow, slow, slow. So we're making this super deliberate here. Nice. Up it goes. Twist your body. Reach back behind you until your pinky is down on the floor. Good. And then when your pinky reaches the floor, extend your hand. Reach with each of your fingers. Good. Until it comes back down. Nice. Very good. Go ahead and shake it out. We're going to do those half moons that we did in our seated position. One more time, half moons and twists. On your inhale, lift up to mountain. We still have the funky leg forward. Exhale, take half moon to the right. Who moved their ribs forward? Nice. Inhale, come back up to mountain. Exhale, half moon to the right. Here we go. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, twist to the right. Nice. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, twist to the left. Good. Inhale, mountain. Take your final cactus. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's go down. So we're laying down on our backs. A little bit of time to get settled here. There we go. On your inhale, when you're ready, lift both feet up into the air. Take your waterfall pose. If you'd like here, you can kind of squeeze your legs in and then release. Maybe your hands join your feet. Good. As we start to reflect on the tools that we're born with or the tools that we've gathered along our way. We can see how these things might be able to help us in day-to-day life, especially day-to-day life right now. Bend your knees and take happy baby. Strength and knowledge and the way that we face our day, face our friends, face our ones we love. Take any last movements you'd like here. And when you're ready, release your feet. Let's come down to your final pose of Shavasana. Stretch your feet long, and you can always come to your belly, your side. Some people like Shavasana in a seated pose. Do you? We won't be here for long, just a few minutes. When it's time to come out of this pose, I'll gently guide you. For now, we'll just breathe. Well, sorry about my dryer. Well, if we're ready to go back to our day, we can start bringing some movement to our fingers and our toes. Wrists and ankles. Just another opportunity to use our tools, right? Start to bring some intention back to your breath. Maybe reach up, give yourself a full body stretch. Maybe it's one of those full body stretches where your lower back arches off the ground. Really deep here. We're going to roll onto one side. Choose your favorite side, right for peace, left for energy. Take the space between your practice and the rest of your day. What can you take from this practice to bring some light to the rest of your day? We'll take an inhale together. Exhale, push yourself up to a comfortable seat. Let something go. We'll meet in that comfortable seat with your hands at heart center, thumbs to chest. Nice. Together, let's raise our thumbs to our third eye, the space in between our brow, and bow in gratitude for this practice and each other. Namaste.